Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video. So this is a topic that I've been wanting to make a video covering for quite a while, and finally with the Crucible coming out, it's pushed me in the right direction to finally get on it, because with the rewards here we have a generic 2 to 3 rank up gem, and personally I'm still sitting on this gem. It's in my inventory here, and I am struggling to pick a champion to use it on. It's such a high value resource, and I can give it to any 7-star in the game. It's such a big decision. So this video is also going to maybe help me make a decision as well. But just one disclaimer before we get into everything: this is all completely my opinion. So if you disagree, that's totally fine. We are all entitled to our own opinion, and I'm just trying to help you guys make some just choices, help you a little bit with your rank 3s if you want it. If you don't want to listen to my advice or my recommendations, that's totally fine. Rank whoever you want. It's your account. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to be starting with the 7-star skill class today, and I'm just going to show you guys my rank 3s before we get into the spreadsheets for each class. So in skill, I currently have 2 rank 3s. These are 2 of my newest rank 3s in Bullseye and Korg. So let's go ahead and pull up the spreadsheet here. So I've broken it down into 3 categories. So we have the top 3, these absolute top picks. These I highly recommend. You take these champs up to rank 3. Then we have the second tier, excellent options, your excellent rank 3 options. And then we have some solid backup options. These aren't really exactly my A-listers, the champs I immediately think that I want to take to rank 3, but they still can definitely make good rank 3 options. So let's go ahead and get started with skill. So up first, we have 3 champions here. That is Bullseye and Korg, the two rank 3s that I have in the skill class. But the third one is Atuma. So if I had an awakened 7-star Atuma, I would definitely rank 3 him. I think he is definitely good enough on defense to be a rank 3 in my deck for Battlegrounds. Plus, after Atuma got buffed, he's actually semi-decent on attack. You can do some stuff on attack. So yeah, these are 3 tremendous defenders. When I see the skill class as a whole, I personally feel that the skill class is the weakest 7-star class in the entire game, and the main reason for that sentiment is because they're just missing a lot of powerful skill champs. Some of the most powerful skill champs in the game. When I ask you that, who's the most powerful skill champ in the game? 3 champions. Who immediately comes to mind? Probably Nick Fury, probably Kate Bishop, probably Kingpin, maybe some others, but those 3 probably pop up in most people's mind. Guess what? None of those 3 champions are 7-stars. So that is severely holding the skill class back, in my opinion. That's why I believe it's the weakest class. So when I look at the skill class, I look at this class more as defensive based. And who do I want to rank 3 to help my defense in Battlegrounds? And the cool thing, though, also is Bullseye. After taking him to rank 3, he's primarily a defender. I've been having a ton of fun with him on attack, and I've been bringing him to Alliance War. He's in my Alliance War attack team right now. I'm fighting a Quicksilver War Boss with him this war, with Bullseye. He's definitely not just a defender. Alright, let's get into some of the other skill champions. So up next, we have Mantis, Crossbones, Black Cat, and then Killmonger. So Killmonger, definitely fits the mold of a very powerful skill defender. The problem is that so many people, I was going to say everyone, but not everyone, but so many people run Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, he's just such a hard counter to Killmonger. That's just, there's so many CGRs running rampant, and he's just such a hard Killmonger counter. I just feel like Killmonger's stock just hasn't been the highest as of late. I definitely think Bullseye, Atuma, and Korg are superior defenders, and that's why I've taken Bullseye and Korg to rank 3 well before Killmonger, and I don't really even have plans to take Killmonger to rank 3. But Mantis, Crossbones, and Black Cat, these are all attackers. Mantis, I believe I remember Kabam saying that early on she was the most rank 3 skill champion, which makes a ton of sense because early on she was one of the most powerful skill champs in the 7-star pool for the skill class. And after Mantis got buffed, she was already good, and then she got tuned up, and then she's even better. So yeah, Mantis is great. Crossbones, my good friend Andrew the Rough recently made a video on Crossbones, showing Battlegrounds, short fights, and then also long form content in Abyss and Acropolis, and it is disgusting what Crossbones is capable of. He's got to be, I would definitely say don't rank 3 him unawakened, but if your Crossbones is like at least Sig 40, mine's Sig 40 right now, and at Sig 40, I think it's like almost 50% to Shrug. Yeah, over 50%. So Sig 40 Crossbones, yeah, I think that's high enough Sig to rank 3 him. And then Black Cat, dude, I've been absolutely loving Black Cat. If you have a Black Widow relic in the 5 or 6 star variety, throw that on her, and she just counters so many different matchups. She can do fights like Rintra, Sasquatch, Hulkling, not to mention all the science matchups. Like, Black Cat is a very, very versatile champion. A rank 3 would go super hard. And then we have the solid backup options. So here we have MCOC. The reason he's listed way down here is because, you know, not everyone has him. Is very special means to acquire the champion. So that theme, there's some other really hard and to acquire champions. So I just put them in this tier because I don't think a lot of people have them. So that makes them not the best recommendations. If not, a lot of people have them, you know. But if you have a MCOC, especially Awaken as a 7-star, he's probably already ranked 3, you know. So I don't need to tell you if you already have him Awakened. Chioth. Chioth's definitely not bad. She's definitely not one of my first options for rank 3, but not the worst. And then Shang-Chi. I really, really love Shang-Chi. I think this guy is incredible. He's so much fun to use. If I get a skill rank 3 gem on like Spiker, I'll probably be taking up Shang-Chi. I think he's really great. The only downside to Shang-Chi, you know, is he is just not a defender in any capacity at all. But he's such a good attacker, has so much control. So yeah, that is the 7-star skill class. My recommendations for rank 3s. Alright, let's go ahead and move on now to tech. So let's go pull up tech in game first. And I'll show you guys the rank 3s that I'm working with right there. So in the tech class, I have 2 rank 3s as well. That is Shuri and Red Skull. So Shuri was ranked up to rank 3 via Necropolis initial completion. I got a tech 2 to 3 gem, which really wasn't what I wanted, and Shuri was just my only option at the time, so that's why she's at rank 3. Red Skull was a completely different story though. I begged and pleaded to pull him out of the Titan, and I did, and then I just instantly took him to rank 3, because I think Red Skull is incredible. So those are my tech rank 3s. Alright, let's pull back up the spreadsheet. And my absolute top picks for tech are Red Skull, who, like I said, the moment I pulled him, I took him to rank 3 very quickly. Guardian, who I think might just be the most powerful tech champion in the game as of right now. And then Prowler. So notice Shuri's not here. Why isn't Shuri here? Personally, and being an owner of a rank 3 Shuri, I'll tell you right now, if I had a rank down ticket, I would rank down Shuri. Out of all my rank 3s, her and Null are really the only 2 that I would rank down right now if given the opportunity. There's just other champs I'd rather have at rank 3. And yeah, Red Skull, I can't recommend him enough. He's an incredible domino counter. He's an incredible defender. He's awesome. After his buff, he's really, really awesome. If they don't have a good counter, he's going to be really good on defense. Guardian, we all recently got Guardian. You know, if you were paying attention to Kabam Jack's leaving and got the gift, I got a 7-star Guardian, 2 of them on both my accounts. Awakened my 7-star Guardian on both accounts, which is awesome. Leg Spiker already has a rank 3 Guardian, and it's awesome. I probably won't take him to rank 3 on the main account just because I want to have different rank 3s on both accounts. But I do think Guardian is insanely powerful. And then we have Prowler. So Prowler, I cannot recommend this champion enough. He is so good. He's got bleed and incinerate immunity at his base, which is fantastic. He has wonderful power control. Similar to Guardian, he doesn't have any crits on his basic attacks. He's definitely similar to Guardian. Guardian, on the other hand, though, he is reliant on energy damage, which definitely hinders him. For example, Guardian is pretty much useless in the current Battlegrounds meta because of all the armor breaks. He's useless in the next Battlegrounds meta because it's a high energy diet, so his energy damage isn't going to do anything. And then in the next meta, crit me with your best shot, Guardian and Prowler are both going to suck because neither of them crit. So Guardian's kind of going to suck for the next couple metas, but outside of that, he's still really good, you know? Prowler, on the other hand, though, he's not going to be doing much for crit me with your best shot, but in the next meta, high energy diet, he should still be cooking because all of Prowler's damage is physical based from ruptures, which I really like. I really, really like that. Rupture is one of the best damage types in the entire game. I'd say my two personal favorite damage types are Rupture and Degeneration. And if I had to pick a third, I'd probably say Cold Snap. But yeah, those are some just really, really powerful damage over time effects. So yeah, that's my top picks for tech. Now, in the excellent options, Shuri's here, top. I think Shuri is still a good rank 3 option, but just personally for me, I've just never really, after I finished Necropolis, I've just never felt like I need a Shuri at rank 3. Like, I've always felt like rank 2 would be just fine. So, but if you really like Shuri, she definitely is a powerful champion. She has a lot of damage, a lot of utility. She definitely can be worth rank 3. Personally, I just kind of bored of her and would rank her down if given the opportunity. Next up, we have Shocker. Now, Shocker was harder to acquire through the gifted, it was the Gifted Guardians? Yeah. And then, but he did make a comeback appearance in the 2023 Champion Selector on the summer deals for July 4th. So it was possible to get him there. I didn't, though. I decided to dupe my Onslaught instead of taking a new Shocker. Then we also have Warlock in here and Stark Spidey. So I think all of these champs are great rank 3 options. Yeah, and then as the solid backup options, we have Penny Parker, Punisher 2099, who's brand new from the whole reunion thing, but I think Punisher would be a pretty sick rank 3. And then Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is pretty hard to get from the Incursion Crystal. I don't even have him, but would love him. I know that was Karate Mike's first ever tech rank 3, and he's done some really awesome and crazy stuff with him. But yeah, that is my tech rank 3 recommendations. All right, let's go ahead now and move on to science, which I believe, like I said, I think skill is the weakest 7-star class. And on the flip side, I think science is the strongest 7-star class. So let's go ahead and move over to science now. And as for rank 3s, I have 3 rank 3s in this class: Spot, Spider-Ham, and Hulk. So Spot was my very first science rank 3. And I don't recommend that to everyone. I just love Spot so much. I think he's very powerful, and if you have a good understanding of his playstyle and how he works, I think he can do really, truly amazing things for you. But I definitely don't recommend it for everyone. On the other hand, Spider-Ham, I absolutely do recommend to everyone. If you have a Spider-Ham and at least a 5-star Ant-Man relic, take him to rank 3. Do yourself a favor and take him to rank 3. Let's go ahead, pull up the spreadsheet here, and see who I got listed for science. So, top 3 picks, Spot is not up here, but Spider-Ham, Hulk, Titania. I think these are just the no-brainer rank 3 options for the science class, especially Hulk and Titania. But I think Ham is even a better rank 3 than both of these champs. I cannot recommend Spider-Ham enough, as long as you have at least a 5-star Ant-Man relic. But yeah, these 3 are just no-brainers. Let's go ahead and move on to the excellent options: Photon, Spot, and Silk. So, you know, Photon, incredible defender, still a pretty solid attacker as well. Very balanced science champion overall. Just very well-rounded. Balance wasn't the best word. Well-rounded is the word I was looking for there. Photon can just kind of do it all. She can do a lot, so I highly recommend taking her to rank 3. Silk, a lot of people love Silk. Personally, not the biggest fan, but she definitely is powerful, and I've seen rank 3 Silk do some crazy things. Fun fact for you all, Silk was the very first ever rank 3 7-star in-game from FinTech after he won the Battle Realm Brawl last year. And then the last champ I have here is the leader with a question mark. So there's a couple question mark champs just because I'm not entirely sure, but I still feel like I'm sure enough that I put him here, but not entirely sure enough to not have the question mark, basically. But I think if I pulled the leader from, you know, the next Titan pool, I think I would be tempted to rank 3 him. Especially if I had him awakened. If I had him awakened, I think I just would. But unduped, I would still be tempted, I think. And then we have some solid backup options here. Void, I think Void's a pretty cool rank 3. Even an unduped Void, take him to rank 3, bro. He's going to be doing great for you on defense, for the most part. And like in this meta, for example, with debuffs, Void's just such a giga chat. Thing is in the current Titan pool. If you dupe him, I think he'd make for a great defender at rank 3. I know I've definitely seen and fought some rank 3 things already. Lagacy has a unduped rank 3 thing. And then the last option here is Quicksilver. He was also, I think, with the Gifted Guardians. Or no, not the Gifted Guardians. Quicksilver was with the event this year, wasn't he? Yeah. So many events. But yeah, Quicksilver was definitely one of the harder champions to get. Yeah, the Omega event, that's what it was. So many events. Getting them a little bit jumbled. But yeah, if you have an Awakened Quicksilver, definitely seemed like a good rank 3 option. I've seen actually quite a few rank 3 Quicksilvers in quite a few decks. So he's fairly common out there already. Alright, but that is the Science class. Like I said, there's so many good options in the Science class. Even champs that I didn't mention on this list. You know, like Joe Fixit, still a great Science champ. Overseer, a great Science champ. Morbius, pretty solid Science champ. I've seen Spider-Punk do some things. I don't know, he definitely needs to be awakened. Now we have I-Hulk as well in the conversation. Luke Cage was buffed. I don't think I've seen a single rank 3 Luke Cage, but yeah. Alright, that's the Science class though. Let's go ahead and move on to Cosmic. Alright, so for the Science class, Cosmic class, I only have 2 rank 3s here. First one is Null, who I said already that I would rank down given the opportunity. I definitely regret rank 3 Null. I'd say that's my biggest regretful rank 3. Not that Null's a bad champion at all. I just don't... He's just not really filling the gap that I was looking for him to fill when I took him to rank 3. I was primarily looking for him to do a lot of work on defense. And, you know, for Null to really be a good defender, you need to sig him up. You need to sig him up so that Inequity does its thing and people take a long time to fight him. And I gave him some sigs, but I just don't want to give him any more sigs. There's just other champs that I want to give sig stones to, so it's a weird thing. Null's great. Definitely one of the best Cosmic champs out there, but I don't know. I just don't think for me, my goals in the game, he makes the most sense for rank 3. On the other hand, Maestro. This has been one of the best rank 3s I've done. And I can recommend to you Maestro over any other Cosmic champ in the game for rank 3. Only do that though if you play Battlegrounds. You know, if you play Battlegrounds in any capacity and are looking to beef up your defense, this is the best champion to take to rank 3, dude. He has such a colossal health. We can see unboosted right now. He has over 100,000 health. He's a massive meat shield. And the difference from a rank 2 Maestro to a rank 3 Maestro is colossal. Like, if you have a rank 2 Maestro right now and you're very underwhelmed with him on defense, I was too. But once he goes to rank 3, he becomes seriously a top 5 defender in the entirety of the game when it comes to Battlegrounds. He's already won me so many matches after I took him to rank 3. I can't recommend Maestro enough. So, of course, he's going to be in the top picks here. Maestro number 1. Oh, forgot to pull it up. My bad. Maestro number 1. Serpent number 2. We know how good Serpent is. If you have a duped 7-star Serpent, yeah, rank 3 him. He's the most toxic defender in the entirety of MCOC that we've ever seen, in my opinion. Serpent is that big of a defender. Yeah, if you don't draft a counter, you're absolutely screwed. And then we have Venom. So Venom is sick. Now, don't rank 3 Venom, I would say, unless you have the 6-star Venom Relic. You know, with Spider-Ham, I said the 5-star. I think the 5-star is fine. Spider-Ham's powerful enough on his own, but just having the 5-star Ant-Man Relic to still be worth like the top option for rank 3. Venom, on the other hand, I don't think the 5-star Relic is enough. You want to have at least the 6-star Venom Relic if you're going to really take him up to rank 3. That Relic makes a massive difference on Venom. It's completely revolutionized the character. It's given him a lot, and it makes him worth this spot, but only if you have the 6-star Relic, in my opinion. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to some excellent options. Got Null in here. You know, Null is still a great option, but, oh, there was supposed to be a question mark here. And then we have Adam Warlock. Adam is great. Not my favorite champ to play. A little bit AI dependent, but of course, the more you play Adam, the more little tricks you learn, and the better you are able to counter the AI. So, I think Adam would be a great rank 3 option. I kind of wish I took Adam to rank 3 instead of Null. I feel like that would have been better for me. And I feel like Adam is a better defender than a low signal. I feel like a max signal, there could be an argument for him being a better defender, but low signal, I think Adam's definitely a superior defender. Then we have Hyperion. Hyperion's awesome. One of I don't have him actually as a 7-star at all. And I don't think I would rank him up unduped, but yeah, Awakened Hyperion, Sig 20, absolutely. Taking him to rank 3 is going to be awesome. Then I have Beta Ray Bill here with the question mark because he is very, very new. But even still already, there are a lot of rank 3 Beta Ray Bills in the contest already, in the Battle Realm in its entirety. So I feel like Beta Ray Bill is a good option, but I don't have him yet. I still need like 2 more days of the Platinum track to unlock him, so can't say for certainty that I highly, highly recommend him, but from everything I've seen, everything I've heard, I think he definitely still deserves to be in the excellent options. And then, last but not least, oh, no. Okay, we'll put the question mark back later. I have a little undo thing system going here, so that messed it up. But, solid backup options, we have Gladiator. Karate Mike has a rank 3 Gladiator, Sig 200. And the fights that I see him do with that Gladiator are just ridiculous. Like, it's so insane. Like, if you fully understand and can fully utilize Gladiator, he should honestly be up here. Like, it's disgusting what Gladiator can do. But he's definitely not for everyone. So that's why he's down here. Then we have Superior Iron Man. The reason he's down here is because he's not even available yet. But he is confirmed as a 7-star. My theory is that he's going to be in the next Titan pool. And if that is true, then he's going to be a lot more widely available, attainable. People are going to start pulling him. And I think Superior Iron Man's buff was awesome. I definitely think he's worth rank 3. He looks really, really dope. He can definitely go up higher on this list. Like, honestly, Superior Iron Man could maybe even take over Venom's spot here. I don't know. It's still very early into his buff, but he's looking very good. And the last one here, I just have not Venom the Duck, because I think the Cosmic class is very powerful. There's a lot of good options here. There's just not enough room on the tier list. If you had, like, an Awakened Nova, and you've pulled him multiple times from the Titan, like, let's say Sig 60 or something, and you like Nova and you want to rank 3 him, I think that makes sense. I think I could definitely see Nova. Silver Surfer, I know a lot of people with rank 3 Silver Surfer. He's great prestige. Some people like him. Odin, some people really like Odin. Terrax, I could absolutely see rank 3 Terrax. Angela, I can see an argument there. Deathless King Groot, I've seen a few rank 3s of that. Gamora, a lot of people love Gamora. Arcus, I think a rank 3 Arcus would be pretty sick. Cersei, I've seen a couple rank 3 Cerseis. I've seen some rank 3 Voxes. So, like, just not Venom the Duck. Not Venom the Duck, not Red Goblin, not Thanos. As long as it's not one of those, I feel like you could rank 3 just about any Cosmic champ. And it'd be okay. But, yeah, those are the top picks for Cosmic. Let's go ahead and move on now on to Mystic. Mystic's a great one. Let's talk about that. So, jumping to the Mystic class, I have, again, 2 rank 3s here. And I absolutely love and adore both of these rank 3s. Werewolf by Night and Sasquatch. So Sasquatch was my second ever rank 3, and I gave him one of those generic 2 to 3 rank up gems. I believe it was from Necropolis 100%. Just, I could pick any champion in the game to take your rank 3, and I chose the Sasquatch because Sasquatch has the biggest, the #1 biggest health pool in the entirety of MCOC. You can see 122,000 HP right now, unboosted. That is ridiculous. So in Battlegrounds, he's just so beefy. He is such a big stall. Sasquatch has won me so many matches. If you're looking to be competitive at all in Battlegrounds, highly recommend taking up Sassy. And the wonderful thing about Sassy is he is definitely not only a defender. This guy is supremely underrated on attack. He's able to do fights like Maestro. He can take Maestros. He's able to do fights like Onslaught. Onslaught, you want to be using physical damage. Sassy has Ruptures. So he actually ends up being pretty good for Onslaught. Like, there's countless matchups that Sassy can do in a pinch. And sometimes that happens because your opponent will just draft a rank 3 Spider-Ham. And if that happens, you really don't want to be putting Sassy on defense. So when that happens, it's great because you can still use him on offense in a lot of situations. And I have done so. So I can highly recommend Sasquatch too. And then my other rank 3 is Werewolf. And I even recommend Werewolf more than I recommend Sassy. Werewolf is definitely primarily an attacker, but you can see his health pool as well is very fat as well, over 100,000 HP. In a pinch, the dog can definitely do work on defense. I remember I was in a Battlegrounds match, and my opponent had Absorbing Man in this meta, and I could either put Sasquatch on defense or Werewolf on defense. And I actually decided to put Werewolf on defense because, you know, a lot of people fight Sassy. They're so used to fighting him. I was like, all right, I'm going to switch it up, throw the dog on defense, and he won me the round. Just barely. He edged out the opponent. He must have did a little bit of rupture damage to his absorb man or something. He took some damage, and it was just enough for me to win. The dog is so freaking clutch, dude. He's such a good attacker as well. I cannot recommend Werewolf by Night enough. One of my top 5 favorite champs in the game for me at this point. So yeah, I can highly recommend to you Sasquatch and Werewolf. Those two. I have them at rank 3. Highly, 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 highly recommend those 2 Mystic champs over any other Mystic champ in the game for rank 3. I think they are just so good. And then my third pick here is America Chavez. She's definitely not my favorite Mystic, but I've been using her more. I used her in a war video. Fought a Maestro with her, and a rank 3 Maestro, and she just demolished it as a rank 2. Honestly, I've been thinking about taking a rank 3. I don't know yet. Maybe I need to warm up with her still some more before I do that, but I think she's one of the best rank 3 options. She's decent on defense, but she's just so powerful. So powerful on attack. She's quite versatile as well. It's funny because she came out alongside Hercules, and she sucked when she came out, but she got buffed, tuned up, and she's so good now. Yeah, one of the best Mystic champs for sure. Alright, let's see who else I'm recommending here, and we have Kushala. Kushala is so powerful, but that's the thing. I think Kushala is so powerful that, like, there's no rush to rank 3 her. Same exact thing with Juggernaut. I think Kushala and Juggernaut are 2 of the most powerful, solely offensive-based Mystic champs in the entire game. I say they are the 2 most powerful Mystic attackers, soul attackers in MCOC. They're both just nukes. They're so good. Juggernaut definitely faster and more damage, but Kushala definitely way more utility and just more versatility. Yeah, like, my Kushala is chilling at rank 2, and I've definitely thought about taking her to rank 3. I feel like I'm finally at the point now where I would rank 3 her, but before now, I felt like just rank 2 was more than good enough for all kinds of matchups. She's one of the best Serpent counters in the entire game. Fantastic Maestro counter. Kushala, just so many matchups she can do. She's been insane for the last couple metas because there's been more buffs. More buffs with Kushala just means more stuff to nullify, more damage. She's just been insane. She's been so insane as of late. And Jugs, yeah, Jugs is one of the most broken 7-stars in the entire game. But again, he's so good at rank 2. Like, Juggernaut is pretty much on all my questing teams now. Anytime I'm doing questing, like just whatever, like mindless questing, he's on the team just because he goes so fast. Like, I pick him over my already rank 3 champs because he's faster than them. Just at rank 2. Like, I really don't think Jugs needs rank 3. But if you want to, like, go for it. More overkill? Sure. That's fun. But I just think there's some better options for rank 3 first. But can definitely recommend Jugs. I know my good friend Andrew the Rough has rank 3 Jugs, and it's disgusting what he does with him. Next up here we have Enchantress with the question mark. She's not even out yet, but I think she's a 5 out of 5 defender. So regardless of how good on attack she is, she's going to be a pain in the butt on defense, I think. And on attack, she looks like one of the most versatile champs in the game with all of her spells and just so many combinations. So yeah, she got the question mark, but I think Enchantress would be a great rank 3 option. And honestly, I haven't bought an early access bundle in quite a while. I think I'm going to get the Enchantress one, and I think I'm going to keep saving this 2 to 3 gem until that. And if I pull her, maybe I'll give her the 2-3 gem. I don't know. We'll have to see. Then up last here we have White Tiger, Destroyer, and Mojo. I think these are all pretty decent rank 3 options. Alright, now we have one class left, one class remaining, and that is Mutant. So let's go jump over to that class. And there's one champion, without a doubt, that you guys know is up there, and that's Onslaught, the GOAT. I think the best 7-star in the game right now. I don't think any 7-star is better, personally, in my opinion. I think Onslaught, he just has it all. He has some of the best attack utility, some of the best defensive capability, just such a well-rounded character, just the most well-rounded 7-star in the game. So much that he can do. He's pretty much always an auto draft for me in any Battlegrounds meta. It doesn't matter. He'll always be in my deck, no matter the meta. And if I see him, I'm pretty much always going to be trying to draft him first. Like, there's no other champ in the game that I could say that about. To that extent, it's Onslaught. He's just the best. So if you have an Onslaught, you know, rank 3 him. Unless you already have like the 6-star all maxed out and you're just not in a rush to rank 3 Onslaught, that's totally understandable. And then Domino, of course, as well. Domino, just one of the most stupid defenders in the game for the longest time. She's just silly, and she remains to be silly, so I'm going to keep sigging her. She's probably going to be my first ever SIG 200 champion. So, of course, Domino and Onslaught are in the top 2 recommendations. Then the third one, though, is Negasonic Teenage Warhead. So I don't have Warhead at all, but I've seen some pretty great stuff from her on attack. I think she's not quite as good on attack as when she was first like hyped up and first released, but I think she's definitely still a great attacker, counters a lot of the skill class, and I think she's a pretty decent defender too. So if I had her as a 7-star, I would probably have her at rank 3 for all those reasons. Let's move on to the excellent options. So we have Bishop, Dust, Nightcrawler, and Spot. So Bishop, I feel like as of late, he's kind of been falling off, hasn't been used as much. He hasn't been in my decks the last couple of seasons. Just haven't been using him as much, but I still like Bishop. Still think he'd be a pretty cool rank 3. Definitely a decent defender and can do some cool stuff on attack. Pretty decent bullseye counter, pretty decent Atuma counter. He counters a lot of the skill champs. Then we have Dust. Dust, newer champ, definitely more defensive based. In this meta right now, she is one of the most annoying defenders because this meta elongates debuffs and Dust applies sand debuffs, so she's pretty crazy. I think she's going to be doing pretty good in the next meta as well with the high energy diet. I think Dust is just, you know, pretty good defender. So if you're looking to beef up your defense, I think that's a pretty good rank 3 option. Plus, she has like triple immunities. So that's definitely some pretty nice utility. And it's pretty decent damage as well with the Sandstorm and the Prowess and everything, spamming specials. So I think Dust is a pretty decent rank 3 option. We have Nightcrawler, who's pretty cool. I know MSD has a rank 3 Nightcrawler, and like that's exactly the type of person that you would think would take Nightcrawler to rank 3 is MSD. Someone who's very skilled, someone who can really fully take advantage of Nightcrawler's extended evade window. Like I'm pretty sure MSD can fully evade Nick Fury's special one with Nightcrawler. Like that's so cool, you know, that extra evade window is awesome for Nightcrawler. Really nice piece of utility, and after his buff, he's a lot better on attack. I used a 5-star Nightcrawler to clear a lot of early game content on my second account, like Spiker. It was really fun. It was like right after the Nightcrawler buff. Had so much fun with that. And you know, Nightcrawler has always been an annoying defender, and he remains to be today. Plus, if he's awakened, it's harder to counter his evade if you're not a tech champ too. So even more defensive prowess. And then Sunspot, last but not least in this tier, Sunspot. Sunspot's great. You know, I feel like he's kind of similar to Jugs, that the pure attacker that already does so much damage. But I feel like rank 3 Sunspot makes more sense than a rank 3 Jugs, personally. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And then we have the final 3 champs here. Weapon Flex. I think a rank 3 Weapon Flex would be cool. I've seen a few of them. Not just defender, can do some great stuff on attack. We have Havoc. Havoc's pretty cool. I know my buddy Zarafa has a rank 3 Havoc. Havoc can do niche fights like Onslaught because of the neuroshocks it feeds his plasma and it makes him detonate Onslaught. And then Omega Red. Again, another champ from the Omega Days events. That's definitely more rare, and it kind of definitely wants Sig. So I feel like if you already have, you know, a Sig 100 Omega Red, he's probably already rank 3. You don't need me to tell you to rank 3 him if he's already Sig 100 and probably already rank 3. You know, so that's why he's at the bottom here. But yeah, that is my champ list here. Let's put that question mark back. Those are Lagacy's rank 3 recommendations for every single class. And let's just go through all my rank 3s in game to end off the video here. Take this off. Or I guess we can go class by class real quick. Got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 3. So the most in the science class. These are all my rank 3s. I'm currently sitting at 13 rank 3s with a 14th available. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. My final question for you guys is, if you had my account, Who would you take to rank 3? Only pick one champ. My entirety of my account. We're going to go through. These are all my rank 2s. I would love to know who you guys would take to rank 3 if you have my account. Whoops. Let's put this to 7 stars. Alright, so those are all my 7-star rank 2s. And these are all my 7-star rank 1s. And I will, of course, be getting Beta Ray Bill soon. Yeah, let me know if you guys had my account, you had this 2 to 3 generic gem, which champion would you pick? For me right now, I would say it's between Prowler, Kindred, Photon, and Dust, and Beta Ray Bill. I'd say those are the main champs I'm currently debating, but there's other really great champs like Kushala, Chavez, Sig 100 Titania. Like, there's good options. So let me know who you guys would pull the rank 3 trigger on. That is going to go ahead and do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if so. That lets me know you like this type of content and want to see more of it. I had an idea to make a similar type of video, but with talking about which 7-stars you'd want to sig up to dedicate all your sig stones to. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe for some more content. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.